What up, boys, and welcome back to yet another video. In today's video, we're looking at a farm that I think a lot of you guys will like. Ever since the nerf of the siege hold farm, people have been looking out for other ways to make gold, the different locations pretty much, and there are a lot of alternative locations to do. Recently uploaded one in Hallowfall. This one, however, is way easier to do for like the average pub group that you join. The area is smaller, the density is better, and you kill over 1,000 mobs more per hour. However, though, the other location has elite mobs, like higher HP mobs, so you tend to get a bit more cloth and loot. But absolute great alternative. You would much rather do okay on this farm than do badly at the previous spot that I made a video on. So before we go into the details, big thank you for all the support on the 0 to 10 million gold guide. So if you've been struggling to make gold, then you should definitely check out the gold guide. It has a ton of alternative ways to make gold. If you like to solo farm, like to do professions, like to do crafted transport, farm transport materials, the whole shebang. It has every single method and tactic that I personally use in order to achieve hundreds of millions of gold. The best part about it is the fact that it's a digital guide, and every single time there's a new patch or even a new expansion, I update the gold guide with the best ways to make gold, and I send it to your email automatically, completely for free. So the people that bought this guide 4 years ago are still getting the updates to this day. If that sounds interesting, you can find it with the link down below in the description, and by using the discount code STUDENT, you'll get it for 50% off. So I've actually featured this video in the past. The thing is, Siegehold came around and it stole all attention from the farm. In fact, there was people that didn't do this farm before Siegehold, and they were instead doing farms that were much worse. Like, there was a ton of people doing these Nerubian farms that were yielding way less cloth, way less BOEs, just because that's what they knew of, right? While this location right here in the Ringing Deeps, you can take a look at the HYPERSPAWN add-on. We're currently... according to the add-on, doing like 3.6k mobs now. Now, it usually stabilizes around 3.4, 3.5k kills an hour if you're in a good group. Bad groups, however, will definitely be sitting around the 3,000 mobs per hour mark. But these are all humanoid mobs, which means that you will get BOEs, you will get cloth, you will get raw gold, and of course you will get Dark Moon cards if you have inscription. We're also going to talk about the best spec and professions to use while you do this farm right here. So as you can see, the density on this farm is absolutely nuts. Like, the spawn rates are so insane. It's a super fun farm to do, and as I mentioned in the beginning, you don't have to pull that far either, so it's quite easy for people to do. And you don't even need a monk for this farm. Like, the statues there in the middle, it's okay, but it's not necessary to have a monk with statues, as the mobs, they don't hit hard, and they're very, very fast to kill. Now, the exact location on the map for this one is right here in the Warrens. So people just call it the Warrens farm because that's what pops up over the minimap, and it's right next to the Warrens right here. So the Warrens, and this is the area. Just place the statue, if you have a statue, in the middle right here and pull all the mobs. Now, I don't suggest you to do this farm unless you have the appropriate professions for this, since a lot of the gold will come from tailoring. So you should have 30 points into textile treasures just so you can get more cloth, 30 points into quality fabric so you can get higher ranked cloth, and then lastly, you want to have 30 points into From Dawn Until Dusk so you can pick both Dusk Weave Tailoring and Dawn Weave Tailoring. You don't have to spend any points in these, you just need to unlock them in order to get the two different cloth types. And when it comes to inscription, well, inscription is also nice, even though the Darkmoon cards have a very bad price. What I do is, it's just bonus gold, and there's no other profession that will like yield you a higher gold per hour than tailoring and inscription. There's no like alternative profession to pick up besides from engineering, but it's not as good. So you'll pick up these just so we can get Darkmoon decks. Now, I personally craft the cards into decks, and then I just disenchant the decks. Even though the materials on the epic crystals aren't that good, it's still better than having no second profession to increase your gold per hour. So you want to go to Archival Editions, and you just want to spec into the different Darkmoon decks, because each Darkmoon deck has this one when you place 15 points in it, which increases your ability to find darkman cards by 50%. And if you do this on all 4 deck types, the amount of cards that you get extra is absolutely insane. So with that being said, that's pretty much it for today's video, but I have so many more videos planned for The War Within, so make sure that you are subscribed to the YouTube channel if you want to see those, which you already can see right now on the VIP Discord, which is pretty much like a Patreon, where you support me as a content creator, but you also get access to all my YouTube videos before they go public on YouTube. All of this happens on a Discord server, where you also get access to exclusive content in forms of multiple spreadsheets. There's gold tips, there's investments, and much, much more. So that's in the description, together with the 0 to 10 million gold guide. With that being said, I appreciate you all watching, and I will see you all back in at the next video. But until then, bye-bye.